ever since I was a kid, education was something that was very much valued in our family. It was emphasized, even if my parents didn't really get to go to college. They got a high school education, at least in Mexico, which I think, for them was significant. And for a lot, when you think of other people from that country, a lot of the times the ones that immigrate here, they don't come with more than a grade school education. Ended up going to San Jose State University for my master's degree in counseling. Wanted to be a high school counselor, wanted to go back to my community in Salinas. And for various reasons, not only, because I was born there, but I think when I went to college is when I really saw the difference, really saw how privileged I was. I know there's not too many people like me where I'm from that have completed this level of a degree. So there was a lot of this kind of internalized oppressive thoughts that I speak about too in my dissertation. I've decided to focus on a study. It was a qualitative study focused on the perception of support systems for a multi-generational Hispanic population. Trying to look at, was there any difference in how different generational groups of Hispanic students perceive support? And ultimately, I was trying to contribute to this research on what it means to be a Hispanic serving institution. And when we speak about it improving as a Hispanic serving institution, ultimately that's to improve the educational experience for all students. This is not just about making one group better. It's about really like a shift in culture, in the institutional culture. And so that's really what we're hoping to focus on now. So we're staff, we're practitioners, but we can be researchers also. And we're the ones that should be investigating problems in our institutions. We can't rely on these studies that, took place halfway across the country and expect like, oh, let's apply those best practices, those recommendations to our institution. Every school is different. I didn't have too many people who went to college growing up, or even friends who went to college, and mentors, that's for sure. I don't think I really had many until, I would say a few years ago, when I really started seeing the importance of that and started seeking them out. And now, even though we're cohort mates, I see a lot of them as mentors, as role models for me. So that's something that, is very, very valuable, and I very much appreciate about the cohort approach of this program. And I really appreciated the equity and justice focus in the beginning, that first semester. Let's talk about social justice, let's talk about race, let's talk about this educational system and how it's set up for some people to succeed and others to fail. So I really appreciate that part, because it helped me make sense of where I was coming from and some of the things that I dealt with, and some of the people that in my community dealt with and continue to deal with. I really want to serve as a role model for other people. I don't think that I realize the impact that me obtaining this degree has on my family and my friends and my community. Again, I learned so much about myself through this process, and the confidence I feel like I gained is, you can't put a price tag on that.